like Foster Brooks over there for a bit.
I felt like Foster Brooks. You're not on.
I got nothing.
No, I guess that
All
would
right.
be you there, rookie.
Cool. So as I'm learning everybody's names here, it's my first day. So the movie screening is very cool. Did you read about it yet, Dave?
No, I haven't had a chance to, but I am going to buy a ticket.
So it's very,
Where's it
very
gonna be
cool.
at?
It's going to be there's two locations. So here's what happened.
Orange County.
We have our Gun Owners Radio Magnum episodes, right? And those are the long form interviews that we post online. They're usually hour and a half, where we just interview one person, no commercial breaks. We're able to really talk to people, and kind of get into their life and climb into their head and get into some really good details on what's going on. Well, Rich got us Amanda Milius. Amanda Milius is a director. She went to USC's movie
Film school.
Film Academy.
Which is a top, in the nation. I mean, it's amazing. It's where, everybody who is anybody went. Now, the other thing about Amanda Milius, if you've listened to the show at least once, I'm obsessed with the movie.
Yes.
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Exactly right.
She wrote it?
No, her father was the director, a guy named John Milius.
That's why she's on.
So
the only reason.
So John Milius was the director of Red Dawn. He wrote Apocalypse Now. He was Conan the Barbarian. He directed Conan the Barbarian, did a bunch of stuff. Really, really great guy. So he got an interview with Amanda Milius. Now, it's pretty interesting. She went to film school and then got out of film school and started volunteering for the Trump administration while he was running for office. And she did so well that they hired her after he got elected. So she was working for the State Department, and then she eventually worked directly for the White House. And the State Department has a bunch of propaganda departments, right? So
really?
they needed, I know. So they needed
New York Times, Washington Post.
Well, no, internally, and so they needed somebody that had her experience, and she's just a really capable woman, and she was doing an amazing job. So what she did is we found out in the interview, and one of the big reasons we were talking to her is she did this movie called The Plot Against the President. It's a documentary on the Russiagate scandal. So it's not really so much about Trump exactly. It's really about this scandal, this Russiagate scandal, and how it got way out of hand, and how it was people, especially a lot of they interview different staffers and different elected officials, and they were all kind of floored. Like, well, is this a joke? Because this is there's no evidence. This is absolutely ridiculous. They couldn't believe people were taking it seriously. Next thing you know, the media picks up on it, and it kind of becomes a part of, politics. It was
a real thing.
Yeah, it was a little puppet, and it grew up to be a real little boy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's what the documentary is about, and it was so interesting talking to her. Normally, like I said, these interviews are about an hour or so, and this was well over. We 4 years ago, I think, we showed the Benghazi movie. 13 hours. We had on premiere weekend, we showed that movie, and we took over a theater. It was all San Diego County Gun Owners folks. And I've been looking for an opportunity to do that again, but you have to get the right movie. So
I'm definitely going.
Yeah, here's the deal. She's flying into California with this guy Kash Patel, it was a deputy assistant to Trump. Mm-hmm. They're coming in San Diego. Carl DeMaio is going to be there. There's going to be a Q&A discussion. We're having it in San Diego on the 11th, on Friday night. We're having it at the Legacy, which is that big new complex on the south side of it's a Hotel Circle South on the south side of Interstate 8 right in Mission Valley.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. There's a theater there?
So they have a bunch of stuff. They have all kinds of different facilities. They have a hotel, and they have some meeting space, and they actually have some kind of religious-based museum. I'm not real familiar.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah.
But they have a 500-seat theater with a stage, state-of-the-art. It's really, really nice. So it's not just going to be some movie theater. It's this really nice facility. We're going to be the only ones there. There'll be food and drinks for purchase. VIP tickets are $150. General admission are $50. VIP get a special reception. You get to talk with Amanda, the director.
How about Trump?
He hasn't RSVP'd yet.
Well, get on the stick. I bet she could get him to come out.
Well, maybe.
Wouldn't that be a hoot?
Well, that wouldn't just be. It wouldn't be just an event anymore. That would be
a happening.
It would be a happening.
I'd pay $200.
So, and we're having it up the night before June 10th, Thursday. We're doing the same thing up in Orange County in Newport Beach, called the Newport Theater. And it's in Newport Beach. It's a really super nice venue. It's really beautiful. And again,
you want me to loan you some money for gas?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because I don't know if you've looked at your fuel bill lately.
I know, and I'm playing chauffeur that whole time, picking them up in the airport in Orange County, taking them to the venue, bringing them down to San Diego. No, I think I might rent a car.
You think maybe?
I think I might get an SUV.
You think
maybe?
maybe?
Yeah, I might get one of those really cool, like a dark SUV, like a clear and present danger looking SUV. You know,
there you go.
So, anyway, it's a cool event. You guys, everybody, especially coming out of COVID, nobody's done anything for a year. This is a really cool event. It's a nice little launch. Bring your spouse. It's date night. It's a cool movie. This movie is super, super interesting. Oh, so why have you never heard of the movie? Feature length documentary film, one of the most watched on Amazon.
I watch CNN all the time. I don't know why it hasn't been aired.
Exactly. So they had this all ready to go. They shot it, edited it, had it ready to go
in the can
in October, and they got totally blackballed. They got the distribution was totally. They wouldn't distribute it. It just wouldn't happen. They finally got it through, and it turned into one of the most watched movies, or most watched. I don't want to get this, but huge
a lot of people
following.
watched it.
Huge following. Yeah, I don't want to get the actual statistic. Huge following. Like, I guess it was out the same time that Michelle Obama had her documentary out, and it buried that. Like, it was huge. Super, super interesting. A lot. It's star-studded cast. In fact, Rick Grinnell, who's probably going to run for governor of California, is in it. Devin Nunes, who's a congressman from California. A bunch of hard hitters. Yeah, a bunch of who's. And it really, I watched it. You gotta watch it again. It's so dense. It's so full of information. It's one of those things you got to watch it a few times, which is why the Q&A in our event is going to be key, because you walk away going, oh my gosh, I forgot how absolutely ridiculous this was. So go to gunownersradio.com, buy tickets, gunownersradio.com. Come watch the movie with us. If you're in Orange County, check it out there on the 10th. If you're in San Diego County, check it out here on the 11th at the Legacy. Buy your tickets today.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.